Hello guys and welcome to Center of Aviation. Today's stream we're doing some live plane spotting here in the afternoon at Atlanta Airport, the world's busiest airport. Bunch of arrivals and departures this afternoon. Gonna be some amazing plane spotting, really excited for this. Currently it's the arrival push. Bunch of aircraft coming in. Currently Atlanta's landing and taking off to the west. So I have good views here of 27 left and 27 right. Here's a 757 coming in from Tampa. He'll be the first aircraft of the stream. Make sure to chat if you're just tuning in, and Discord server link is in the description. Ooh, good touchdown there, nice job. He's in the rollout now. We can see a couple aircraft here that just landed. A 757 coming in from Los Angeles, and behind it a 717 coming in from Colombia. What's up, Jambo? How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Jambo, how's the audio? How's everything? Alright, next up is, let's zoom in on him real quick, is an A321. He's down. And climbing like a rocket is a 757. How's everybody doing? Make sure to chat. It's gonna be some nice plane spotting here. Next up is something like absolutely tiny over there. Rocking the wing, CRJ. Alright, he's down into the rollout. How's everybody doing? Alright guys, there's that CRJ pulling off of 27 left. Still got their reversers out. Make sure to chat if you're just tuning in. Hope everybody enjoys the stream. Oh, here goes a Spirit. He's headed to Fort Lauderdale. And on final here is a Delta A320. He's coming in from San Antonio. Our next up for arrival here is the first heavy of the stream. It's a 767-300ER coming in from Bogota. He is on about a 2 or 3 mile final. Behind him is an A320 coming in from Houston Intercontinental. Any 757s going to KSNA? I'm not sure, Jambo. You can see on flight radar. Here comes that 76. Oh, there goes a Southwest. Float. Oh my goodness. Not exactly textbook there. Alright guys, on the takeoff roll now is a 757 headed to Norfolk. Yeah, it was pretty rough there, Jambo. It was a float. Oh, he's getting up quick, but it was a float and then a bit of a rough landing. These 757s always climb like a rocket. What's up, Ben? How are you doing? Alright, let's catch an arrival real quick. A Delta A320. Hope everybody has enjoyed the stream. Make sure to chat if you haven't already. Discord server link is in the description if you want to join that. Bunch of action here in the afternoon here in Atlanta. Here's that A320 that we just caught landing. He's coming in from Houston Intercontinental. Next up for departure is going to be an A319 heading to Washington Dulles. And arriving now, we'll pan over to him, is a 737-900ER coming in from Pensacola. It's not very windy today, so I'm not sure why there's a good bit of wing rocking going on here. There was on that 767 previous arrival. That was better though. Nice job. Here's that A319. Alright guys, about 10 minutes away is going to be an A330 Neo, 900 Neo in the Team USA livery. Hopefully he comes down here to 27 left. If so, we'll be seeing him in about 10 minutes. So that's going to be an exciting arrival coming in from Amsterdam in the special Team USA livery. Alright guys, on the takeoff roll is an A319 headed to Washington Dulles. There he goes. There he goes, only about an hour flight ahead of him. Oh, gotta catch up on chat here. Oh, that's cool, Rama's Aviation. What's up, Michael? Welcome back. I believe in one of my previous streams you said that you wish there was a spot to donate. There is now, so right next to where you can chat, there is a new spot where you can show your support if you are enjoying the stream and all the content. Alright, here's a Frontier A320 Neo that just arrived from Denver. It's a 1-year-old A320 Neo. Bunch of fun plane spotting here today. There's that A321 touching down. Yeah, that's cool, Jambo. I like their liveries. Alright guys, next up is I'm checking flight radar. It's going to be a 717 coming in from Oklahoma City. He departed about 1 hour and 35 minutes ago. Alright guys, we'll catch him in just a second. So here's that 717 that I was talking about. He's arriving here on 27 left. Alright, he's down, reversers are out, and speed brakes up. Solid landing from him.
So I've got it up here.
Hope everybody enjoys the stream. Here goes this 717. You'll see him in a second. He's vacating. Yep, there he is. Our next up for departure in about a minute here is going to be a 737-900ER headed to Nassau from Delta. He's headed to 27 right now. Yes, unfortunately, Swiss cheese. Yeah, the A330 Neo is going on the north side. It's about a 50-50 split here, so you know, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for supporting the channel. Alright guys, that 737 is lining up right now on 27 right. He'll just get going because there's nobody in his way at all. Behind him is going to be an A321 headed to West Palm Beach. Behind him, actually, is an A321 headed to the gate. Alright guys, 737 is rolling. These 737s have a tendency, it seems, to come out very low and hot, so let's see here. He's out of here about 2 hours ahead of him, headed to the Bahamas. Actually, one of our world tour locations that we do on VATSIM. Yeah, I know. I wish he came over here, Jambo, but can't get lucky all the time. Alright, here is a CRJ coming in. Coming in from Montgomery, departed only 30 minutes ago. Very short flight. This is Montgomery, Alabama. The CRJ seem like they're always nosediving on approach. Very interesting. He's down. Not bad, not bad. Alright guys, in 10 minutes we'll be seeing a Prime Air 767. And this one is definitely going to be coming down to the south side because all the freighters except UPS and FedEx, they always come down here because their south cargo ramp is down here close to 27 left, so it makes sense that they'll come down here. What's up, Carl? Good evening, everyone from Dublin, new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Hope you enjoy the stream. Thank you, Jaman. Sorry if I said your name wrong, but thank you. Glad you're enjoying the content. So here's that CRJ that just arrived from Montgomery. So looks like on the poll, looks like the 757 is winning 2/3 to the A321 XLR. It's just a fun poll, it's nothing serious, just want to hear you guys' thoughts on that. Alright guys, an A321 is going to be on the takeoff roll here in about 1 second. And then behind him arriving, let me check, is going to be a 757. You like Delta's new A350s, which are on Atlanta to Dublin? Yes, I love the A350 as well. It's sad to see the 777 go, but to replace it, I'm fine with the A350. Alright, so this A321 should be on the takeoff roll in just a second here. We'll see him come out of runway 27 right. Sorry guys, just trying to adjust my camera here. There we go. So we should see him rolling here in a second. Come on, A321. Alright, we're gonna have to give him a minute because he is waiting on something. But should get rolling in just a second here. So looks like you guys like the 757. Pretty interesting. I like the 757 as well. Alright guys, now he's getting going. He's lining up. He's headed to West Palm Beach. It's an A321-211. Not the Neo. So it's going to be a bit louder. Welcome to the stream, Sax Adventure. Glad you're enjoying it so far. Here he is. headed to West Palm Beach, about an hour and 15 minutes ahead of him. It's pretty much, you know, an hour to an hour and 15 minutes anywhere you go in Florida. Probably an hour and 30 minutes at the max for Miami. Carl is a big Airbus fan. Alright guys, so the Prime Air 767 is about 5 minutes away. So we'll see his arrival in a second. Next up for departure though is a 757-351 headed to Orlando. Behind him is an A319 headed to Key West. That's probably the biggest plane that they fly into Key West as an A319. They might be able to squeeze an A320 in there. But you know, it's a 5,000 foot runway. It's like Chicago Midway's runways. I think their longest in Midway is like 6,300 feet. Alright, so we'll see a 757-300. He should be climbing pretty fast. Shouldn't be that heavy because he's headed to Orlando only, about an hour flight. Carl, or are you a big fan of Airbus? Just, what do you think? I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying, what is your thinking behind that? Guys, what do you guys think? Airbus or Boeing? Put that in the chat. For me, I say Boeing because 747 is my favorite plane. You know, I'm a big fan of the 75, 76. So. Alright guys, the 757 is rolling. We'll see him when he's on about a third of his takeoff roll here. So let's get ready here. And guys, if you haven't already, make sure to check out the Discord server and chat. Also, we have a new feature on the stream, which is donations. So if you're enjoying the stream, donations are greatly appreciated. Here we go, 757. Man, that was amazing. What do you guys think of that takeoff? I think that was really cool. Nice big rotation there. 747 is the most beautiful. You find the A380 a bit hideous myself, but other than that, Airbus, especially the 350, yep. I'm a big fan of the 340 and 350 from Airbus as well, so. Single aisle planes, and I only fly on Airbus, like Aer Lingus. Oh, okay. Alright guys, next up is an A319 headed to Key West. We have a bit of a backup here on the little road here. And there are some fire trucks trying to get through. So not a great scenario. Sorry about the sirens, guys. It's literally right in front of us. Sorry about that. Qatar 755, 40 minutes out, and Star Alliance DHL A340. Do you mean A330? So here goes that A319. Climbing out of there fast. Next up is Prime Air coming in. We'll catch him in 1 second here. This Prime Air 767 is coming in from Chicago. What's up, Scott? How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Looks like the A321XLR is making a comeback. Lufthansa A340. Ooh, Lufthansa A340. A Star Alliance livery? Oh, that's gonna be pretty cool, hopefully. If he comes down here. Alright, here's a 767 from Prime Air coming in. Oh, look at this. Oh, that was a bit firm. Bit firm there. Ooh, here's the 767 pulling out of the gate. Oh. Trying to adjust my camera here. Double 767 action here. Alright guys, next up for arrival. Actually, hold on. 757. This one's headed to Cancun, a 757-200. Let's see him all the way back over here. Catch this touchdown. Not bad, not bad. That 767 used to fly with American Airlines. That's cool to know. Swiss cheese. Our next up for arrival is a 757-260 coming in from Jacksonville. Delta Flight 15 coming in 10 minutes, an A330-200, and then someone said something about an A340. 30 minutes away is an Air France A350, and let me check. Yep, here's that A340. It's a Star Alliance livery, guys. Star Alliance A340 coming in 40 minutes, so that's gonna be cool to see. Alright, so next up for departure is an A319, again headed to Washington Dulles. Behind him is a 767-300ER headed to New York JFK. So we got some exciting stuff coming up here. Alright. That A319 is a United Airlines A319-100. Number 843, Uniform Alpha. Alright, so we should be able to see the 757 in a second here coming in. We might catch the United departure before that though. Yep, looks like we will. He's lining up. Hopefully Qatar doesn't have a north side arrival. Yes. Hope not. Is it a 777-300ER? Or is it an A350? Because I know they kind of switch those in and out. I believe you said 777, right? Or no? Oh, you didn't say. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool to see him down here on the south side of the airport. Alright, so looks like here goes United. He's on the takeoff roll now. Already at around 50 knots. There he is. Alright, he's in the air. There's the word. Here's that 757. Now we'll see a 767-300ER depart. $300ER, cool. Air Canada 767 freighter, really? Alright, so here goes the 767. Climbing out of there pretty fast. Pretty light, only going to JFK. Wow, he's all the way up there. Air Canada 767. Was that like their first time flying in here? No, I didn't catch him, unfortunately. Really? Our next up for departure, A321 to Tampa. Here's that 757 that came in from Jacksonville, Florida. Only about a 40-minute flight. And then behind him is a CRJ all the way over there. Came in from Albany, New York. There's a 757 VC-32A near us. Okay, hold on. Seeing a lot of people talking about this Air Force aircraft here. Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness, is it Air Force 2? Literally just passed south of the airport at 38,000 feet. Guys, we might have had Air Force 2 just pass us. Is it Air Force 2? Or is it just a, military aircraft? Alright guys, just a couple quick reminders here. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's catch a couple arrivals and departures before the reminders. So this one's coming in from West Palm Beach. Oh, pretty good landing there. And here's another A321. Not sure, it would be nice if it was, yep. Thank you, Mr. J. Couple quick reminders here. Discord server link is in the description if you want to chat with some other people that love aviation. Make sure to chat if you haven't already. And new feature on the stream is donations, so if you have enjoyed the content, donations are greatly appreciated. It's a new feature on my streams now. Just regular military, you think? That'd be cool, though. Alright, another aircraft headed to Tampa. It's an A320 from Spirit. He'll be departing 278 in about 30 seconds here. That'd be cool if it was Air Force too. Alright guys, Spirit A320 is rolling now. Oh, come on. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Aviation leverage. Quick battery change, guys. Turn it off, pop it out, and pop the new one in. There we go. And we're back live. Yeah, Delta 15. Yeah, north side. Some days it seems like they're all the European arrivals come in on the south side, and then some days it's the north side. So, do I get many 747s here? You do actually. So there's quite a few 747 freighters, and we've actually got the Korean Air 747-8 passenger, 747-8I, coming in here regularly every day from Incheon, South Korea. And guys, some airport construction updates here. There is a new taxiway. It's called Whiskey. It's called the Whiskey Loop coming around here. It's pretty much done. I believe they just have to do a couple little final things, but that's going to be a new loop. They have one of these on the north side of the airport, but they are looking like it's going to be opening in the next month or so, hopefully. That's going to be pretty cool. There's one like that on the north side. Next up for departure is a CRJ 200LR headed to Valdosta, Georgia, staying within the state. Yeah, it's every day, Mr. J. They used to fly the 777 and 787 earlier this year, and they used to fly actually the A380 on that route. Hopefully they bring back the A380. Do I stream regularly? I do a good bit of VATSIM streams on Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm doing my world tour right now. So I try to get about three of those in a week, and then I'll do one of these live plane spotting streams whenever I have time. So just have notifications on so that you don't miss any of the streams, and then also check out the Discord server for updates on when streams are going to be happening and news on the channel. So that's a great place to be in the Discord server if you are looking to see what's going on with the channel. Have I met Matt Cochran yet? Yes. Well, no, I actually haven't. I haven't, but I've seen his videos, but I have not met him yet, surprisingly, even though I plane spot here a lot. Surprising that I haven't seen him yet. Yeah, he does. Yep. Probably will at some point, though. Who knows? Alright guys, looks like a CRJ is on the takeoff roll now. He's probably going to get up pretty quick. There he is. Not very loud at all. Do you get any A350s? Yes, we do. Delta's flagship plane now is the A350, and they operate it mostly out of here, so we do get a good bit of A350s. Yeah, Air France and Qatar also flies them. I'm trying to think of who else. I think that's it. Alright, here's a CRJ on final here. He is coming in from Des Moines. Sorry, Des Moines. Alright guys, the inbound flight from Paris, an A350, coming in about 20 minutes. Air France. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Kirby. Yeah, so how busy is it? Actually, it's the busiest airport in the world, so you'll always have some action. You know, of course, peak hours. I mean, it's pretty much peak hours like every single hour, I'd say, until like probably about 9 o'clock at night it'll start to die down. But and like every hour, so let's say like 9 o'clock, there's an arrival push where everybody is coming in and landing, and then let's say like 10 o'clock, all the planes get turned around and they start to depart. So it's kind of every hour you switch from arrivals to departures. I think you used to get the 7.8s from Korean Air, but they switch everything to their 7.4s. Yes, I have some videos on my channel of the Korean Air 7.8s. Thank you, Jamon. Glad you're liking the stream. Thanks for supporting the channel. Yep, that's true, Mr. J. Yeah, it's important every single hour of the day, busy every single hour of the day. Here's a 737. Oh my goodness, he took forever to get off the ground. That made no sense. He had a very low initial rotation, and then he had a very steep. Oh, thanks for joining the server, Mr. J. Is 10 a.m. considered peak? Gets me a little nervous. That would be nervous. I mean, it's really cool to see every aircraft just taking off or landing. Pretty cool. Next up for arrivals is 757 coming in from Santa Ana. Yeah, you're correct, Mr. J. It's not really a set time as peak. Behind him is a 717 coming in from Dallas. Yeah, it's gonna be cool, Kirby. Delta's A350s are great. What's up, Patty? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody has enjoyed it. Yeah, so actually, Delta has taken over, I believe, 20 of Latam's A350-900s. And they are actually different interiors for Delta. It's a no premium economy, and the Delta One isn't quite the Delta One on the Delta or the on the A350s that were made for Delta. So Delta took over some of the Lufthansa routes on the A350 and took over about 20 of their aircraft because they were retiring them very early. Very interesting. So it's a 757 coming in from Santa Ana, departed around 3 hours and 30 minutes ago. Oh, here goes an A319. Do I use Flight Radar 24? Yes, I do. Yeah, I think it's more than that, Mr. J. Yeah, I don't know if it's 20, but I think it's at least 10. Not sure. No. So the seats are the same. The regular Comfort Plus seats for Delta. It's just they don't have a premium select cabin. The Comfort. Don't worry about the Comfort Plus. It's all the same. I'm just saying they don't have a premium select cabin on those. A little bit rough there. Got it down though. Not too bad of a job. What's my favorite plane? It is the 747. Now behind it's got to be probably the 757, 767, and then the A340 and A350. What plane do you guys like? What's your guys' favorite plane? Air France A350 and Qatar 777 about 11 minutes out. Okay, cool. I know. Alright guys, so we'll be seeing the A350 and 777 in a few minutes. Hopefully at least one of them. Wow. That's a lot of flying, Kirby. So you're going probably what, 8 to 10 hours Santiago to Atlanta, and then 15 hours probably Atlanta to Tokyo. Really nice airplanes though. Yep, 747s, yep. Alright, here's a Spirit A320 touching down now. Or in a second. Favorites A350, 757, and 747-8. Yep, I like those as well. What's your layover, Kirby? That's not too long of a layover, I wouldn't think. Probably like an hour or two, right? You love the structure of the 764? Yep, pretty cool. What's your layout? It's like probably 1 hour, right? Seems. Alright guys, we got 3 aircraft in line for departure. The first one's going to be an A321 heading to Washington Reagan. Behind it's a 757 headed to Fort Myers. And behind it is an A320 headed to Raleigh, Durham. Alright, here's the 717 coming in from Dallas. Jet lag's going to be crazy, yep. That is not going to be, probably won't be feeling super energized after those flights. But at least you'll be on an A350. Awesome aircraft. Oh, that's a pretty good 717 landing there. 717 seemed pretty hard to touch down smoothly. It looks like Spirit's holding short. We'll be seeing this A321 depart in a second. Yep, 717 from Dallas. There he goes. Oh guys, looks like the 717's coming all the way to the end.
1149er, hold short of 27 right at pop on.
There's going to be a KC-135 flying over me at 37,000 feet. What's going on with all the military aircraft coming over us? Santiago to Atlanta, 9 hour 15. Layover is 3 hours. Jeez. Oh, you got the Delta 1 suites on the Atlanta to Tokyo? Really nice seats. And if you want to check those out, have a sneak peek of those, you can check out my trip report on the Delta 1 suites from LA to Atlanta. A review of the Delta 1 seat. Really awesome seat. I really enjoyed it. And guys, this summer there will be some really cool trip reports coming out. Stay tuned. I won't get much info on them quite yet, but just know that they'll be really awesome. So you'll definitely want to have notifications on for that.
600, runway 27 right, line of flight, and departure is going to be 3347.
3347 on departure and line up and wait on 27 right up to 2600.
There goes the 757. Goodbye, 757. Alright guys, just quick battery change real quick. Turn it off, pop out the battery, pop it back in, we'll pop the new one in, and we are back. There we go. That should be some fun there, Kirby, though. Alright guys, let's catch the 717 coming around the corner here. I got another departure. He's out of here. Oh, dang it. What time is it here? 3:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Looks like Air France is on the north side, unfortunately. We'll see. Our next step for departure is a 757 headed to Quito, Ecuador. There he is. Delta A350? Oh, that's cool. So it looks like Delta A350 is 10 minutes out from a south side arrival. Yeah, guys, so we'll have a 767-400ER coming in in 2 minutes, and then behind it is an A350 coming in 9 minutes. So guys, make sure to stick around. Really cool heavies coming in. And then we'll possibly be seeing a Lufthansa A340 coming in. Possibly. And that's a Star Alliance livery. So guys, make sure to stick around. We'll be seeing some cool aircraft. A350. Oh my goodness. Rocket climb here. Guys, we might be able to zoom in here on Qatar Airways. Can I even see him? Yeah, there he is. So here's a glimpse of the Qatar 777. Barely can see him there. Oh, here comes the 737. Guys, another space shuttle takeoff here. not getting exactly lucky here today. They are starting to land on runway 28 now, which is kind of unfortunate. What's up, Gene? Welcome back. Wait, Kirby, what day is that going to be? Still see the aircraft pretty well, though. Yeah, is that, I'm not super knowledgeable about cameras. Is that a cool camera, Mr. Hockey?
1703, cross 27 left, hold short of 27 right.
So there goes that Southwest 737. Here's that 767-400ER coming in from Orlando. He's down. January 25th at 6:25. Oh, I don't know. It depends what day of the week is that. Yeah, he did. 3,000 millimeter zoom. Oh my goodness, I think mine's 300 millimeters. That's a nice camera you got there. Delta A350 parallel with the 340. That's cool. Oh, Wednesday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to catch those. Thank you, Gene. Thanks for supporting the channel. Checking on that poll. Looks like we got about 150 votes. 60% 757. So I can't make it all the way down to Atlanta. That's cool. That's cool. Well, thanks, Mr. J. Thanks for joining the Discord. Next up for departure is going to be an A319 from Spirit. Yeah, unfortunately, Kirby, I won't be able to, but have a nice flight. So here goes that Spirit A319. Ooh, there's that 7.6. Alright guys, here we go, arriving A350. Let's catch his touchdown here. Sorry about that. Ooh, big high flare there. Looks like it's just touching down. There you go. Nose coming down. Alright, not bad. Good job. Oh, here's that 767. Kirby, so is there any place to spot inside the airport? Sky clubs? I haven't been to most of the sky clubs. I'm not sure about the sky clubs, but you can see a bit from the terminals. Depending on which one you're in, there's some glass sometimes where you can see a bit.
26 left. Line up and wait.
Was that an Aero Logic tail you just saw? Yes, the Aero Logic 777 landed before we went live. A340, yes, unfortunately, he landed on the north side of the airport at A340. How in the world did you spot the Aero Logic tail that quickly? I don't even know where it is now. There it is. Yep. Oh, that's gonna be good. Uh-oh. Something's going on with Delta 369 Heavy. They're not able to contact him for some reason. Oh, there you go.
Juliet, hold short of 27 left of Romeo 7. Juliet, short of Romeo. I'm sorry, say again? Hold short of 27 left of Romeo 7. 7 left of Romeo 7.
Controller is getting a little frustrated.
Heavy, hold short of 27 left at Romeo 7. 369, hold short of 27 left at Romeo 7.
Start off about A1 heavy on short, left Charlie.
Well, guys, next up for departure here is a 767-300ER. Departing runway 27 right here. So we'll see him in about 15 seconds here. So make sure to stick around for that departure. Going to be really exciting. Alright, he is rolling. Alright, here goes the 767. We'll see him on screen in a second. Man, he's getting out of there fast. Alright guys, here's that A350. Sorry, just adjusting my camera thing here. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, Mr. Saucy, they landed on the north side of the airport.